Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. My name's Chris. I'm going to tell you guys some really cool things that every fitness influencer won't tell you, that just puts their six packs and big, huge ass on Instagram for you to trick you into thinking they know anything about health and fitness, which, drumroll please, most of the time they don't. But what I am going to tell you is some really simple things to help you with your weight loss journey, your weight loss resolutions for 2022, because many of you might not know I have an extensive background in not only nutrition, exercise science, being a personal trainer, and owning gyms, but working out for 25 years, and I've figured out a thing or two. So with that said, let's get into the show. Before we get into the show, if you're interested in this topic, if you can't wait for me to tell you about this, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, because I have a lot of other awesome stuff that I like to talk about, and let's get started. All right, guys, many of you listening to this show know my background. Many of you that are new here might not know my background. I almost have completely rebranded out of the fitness industry. However, the fitness industry is where I came up. Some of my first memories are in the 80s of my mom bringing me to the gym, putting me in the kids' care at the gym, her dressed in a Jane Fonda outfit with a headband and freaking hair and a leotard on top of the tights with socks. Like, I grew up with fitness in my household. My mom wrote me my first training program at 12 years old. Now, 25 years later, I've been working out all those years. I came up as a personal trainer. I studied exercise science. I studied nutrition. I owned a full-service gym. I had 7 trainers working for me and 50 others in that company working for me. I've been recognized locally, nationally, internationally. I've been paraded around as one of the best. But that's not the point. I just wanted to give you the rundown of my background in the fitness industry. If you didn't know, if you only know me for this show or my book or, my business consulting or anything else. And I want to help you today when it comes to your weight loss resolutions for 2022, because I've been on every end of the fitness journey, including competing in the fitness industry. I completely forgot about that. I did a whole bunch of shows. I competed nationally in the NPC. And, on social media, specifically on YouTube, on Instagram, you have a lot of these like social media influencers that look really, really good. Like, don't get me wrong, they look awesome. Like, these dudes are all shredded with their six packs, and no hate on them. And these girls, they wear their pants up to their freaking heads. You can see everything. You can see the front. Their ass looks ridiculous because their pants are pulled so high up. It really makes me wonder if they look in the mirror, like in the front, like they're showing everything off. But that's just to get your attention, right? A lot of these people, they actually don't know shit about fitness and working with others when it comes to fitness. They just know like how to look good. And I take nothing away from them because they look great. But there's something to be said about those who are educated in the field and have done business in the field and have done well in the field, okay? And I came up as an entrepreneur in the fitness industry, and I'm going to teach you 4 things today that you might not know, which will help you achieve these weight loss goals for 2022, okay? So the first one that we're going to talk about today actually has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with you. Well, it might have very little to do with you. But let's say that you've gone to the gym and, you're trying to lose some weight for 2022, and like you're familiar with the gym setting and like familiar with dieting and so on and so forth. Let's just say you're that person for one moment, all right? I want you to focus in on that brand new person in the gym, okay? Or that brand new person running on the road, or that brand new person at the yoga studio, or that brand new person wherever on their fitness journey. They probably don't know what they're doing. They might be heavily overweight. They might be scared. They're probably intimidated. And realistically, the last thing you should do is make fun of them or give them a hard time or be discouraging in any way. The best thing that you could do is encourage someone like that. Like me personally, I've been in and out of gyms for 2.5 decades, so I know how to interact at a gym. But if I see that person, I'm going to smile at them. I'm going to move out of their way. If they're about to hurt themselves, I might say hey, do you want any help with that? Or, just go over and pound their fist and say, keep going. Good job. Freaking awesome. Keep going. If you see that person in the gym, be cool to them, because what you put out is going to come back to you, because you're going to be a noob in some sort of industry at some point. And at that point, when you're insecure and probably a little vulnerable, you're going to want someone to come over and be like, hey, good job. Awesome job. Keep going. Keep going. So the point is, pay it forward. Be nice to these newer people on their fitness journey. And if that person is you, okay? If that person is you, I commend you. Keep going. Don't stop. Literally, half the battle is just showing up to the gym or the yoga studio or the CrossFit if you want to break your neck, or the mixed martial arts studio or the cycling studio or wherever you go. Half the battle is just showing up, and I respect you for doing it. Number 2, okay? And this is arguably the most important of the 4, okay? The biggest reason why people fail their New Year's resolutions and their fitness, goals is because they pile on too much shit from the start and get overwhelmed with this lifestyle that they're trying to adopt, okay? So let's just say you're not healthy. Let's say you drink all the time, you eat out all the time, it's fast food, and you're like, you know what? I want to change myself, okay? Good. I'm happy for you. The last thing you need to do is get a gym membership, buy a diet, buy a coach, hire a personal trainer, buy supplements, and start going ham, okay? Most of the time, why people fail this sort of thing is because they stack all that on their plate and they stop drinking and stop eating out and so on and so forth and just try to replace everything. And that's why people fail, okay? And it's not just in fitness. It's business and life and relationships. And you can't put all your eggs into one basket and try and change your life because of a resolution and expect to be successful 95% of the time. There are people that can do it, but for the masses, don't do it. This is what you need to do. Take it one step at a time, all right? Take it one step at a time. For instance, maybe you want to get a diet and hire a personal trainer and go to the gym and buy a membership and whatever. Take it one step at a time. 1 week, go buy a gym membership. Just go work out 2, 3, 4 times in the week. All right, you're feeling good. You're like, okay, cool. You know what? I feel good. Then maybe add some cardio in if you were just doing weights for the second week. All right, now you're feeling good. You're 2 weeks in. You're like, oh, my body's starting to change. I feel a little bit better. Then find a diet that works for you, or hire a nutrition coach, or hire the personal trainer that might know about nutrition. Right? So now you're 3-4 weeks into it and you're steadily adding things on, right? You're adding things on, you're pulling back, you're not getting hammered every night because you're going to the gym every day, you're not eating out every meal. Maybe you only go out once or twice a week rather than, 3 meals a week. So rather than just stacking everything real high on your plate, just add it one at a time. Maybe gym membership, then do the weights at the gym, and then the cardio, and then a diet, and then a personal trainer, and take your time, one step at a time, guys. Trust in my extensive experience in the fitness industry, this is the number one thing I see screwed up. And as a gym owner, I would make a lot of money by the people that would come in January 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and they would pay for their gym memberships, pay for their personal training, and then we'd never see them again after 2 weeks. And we were good. Like, we would call you, we would send you handwritten thank you cards. We would book appointments for you. We would follow up with you and send you emails. Like, we wanted to see you, but gym owners would be swimming in money in January because of that, because people would just try to change their lifestyle off the rip, and it does not work. Take it one step at a time. If you take anything from this show, if that just educated you, smash that like button and subscribe just for that, because that's the key. People could charge hundreds of dollars an hour, thousands of dollars just to tell you that one thing. And that is the key. And I want you guys to know that, because I want you to be successful as well. Number 3, all right? This one's super overrated. Super underrated. Sleep. Listen, if you're going to start working out and like running and doing cardio and eating and so on and so forth, that's great. I commend you. Your body is not going to repair itself. Your body is not going to heal. You will not lose weight if you are not sleeping, okay? I've been working with people nutritionally on an exercise science level nutritionally for almost 14 years. They could literally do the gym and like diet and do their cardio and take their supplements, but not sleep, and their body's not going to change or as well as it could. I'll tell you a quick story. A couple months ago, I was really struggling with my sleep, and I'm really good at sleeping. Like, I teach people how to do it, how to change their environments, and I wasn't sleeping, and I was feeling heavy, and I was sluggish, and I got on the scale, and I was 218 pounds. For me, that's about 10 pounds more than I normally weigh. So I was like, holy shit, like, I need to do something about this. So I really dialed in my routines in the evening and in the morning, and I prioritized my sleep even higher than I already did. And I already had it higher. I had to eliminate some things from my life is really what it came down to. I had to say, get the fuck out of here. And sure enough, over 3 weeks, I lost 10 pounds just from sleeping. My diet didn't change. My exercise didn't change. My cardio didn't change. Nothing changed, just the sleep. Just sleep, guys. Prioritize your sleep. I promise you that is what you need. That's where your body rests, recovers, and repairs itself. Number 4, and the last one I have for you, moderation, okay? Moderation. If you're going to do a diet, if you're going to do the gym, don't go 7 days a week to the gym, okay? You're going to fucking hurt yourself. If you're going to do a diet, give yourself a little bit of flexibility. A really popular way of looking at this is called 80-20. 80% on, 20% off. So, for instance, if you have 3 meals a day, right? 80% of that is 2 meals. So if you're like, all right, I'm going to pack 2 meals and eat 1 meal out, or there's 7 days in a week, 5 days is 80%, roughly speaking, rather than 7 days a week. Maybe you want to take it up a notch, 90-10. Really, really good. If you want to live lean and like put on muscle, 90-10 is fantastic. And then there's the approach that I use. Keep in mind, I've been doing this for 25 years. I use 95-5. 95% of the time, I'm dialed in, I'm in the gym, I'm doing my cardio, I'm eating healthy. 5% of the time, I fuck off. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go do something else, or I'm going to go out and have some wine or something. Have a little moderation in your life. Have a little flexibility. Have a little enjoyment, all right? And everything that I just taught you, encouraging everyone, one step at a time. Don't overload the plate. Sleep. Prioritize it. 8 hours in moderation, and you will kick the shit out of your New Year's resolutions in weight loss. And really, if you apply this to life and business, it will work really well there too. All right, guys, that's what I got for you today. If you learned anything today, if you laughed at me, if you thought I was funny, if you thought I was bald, smash that like button, subscribe, drop your comments below. And if you want to support the show, check out my new book, Dominate Your Day, A High Performer's Guide to Winning at Life. It's getting crazy good feedback on Amazon, and everybody I know that's reading it. Link will be in the show notes. I'll catch you next time.